Let's talk about the long and eventful origin story of the Immortal. We see a tired and worn out Immortal thinking to himself that it might be time for him to give this life up. Perhaps it is time for him to take the next step in his endless cycle of rebirth and reinvention as he thinks back on all of his previous lives. It started with an accident thousands and thousands of years ago. He's lived for so long, his memory has become so choppy, he only remembers wandering for a while after that. Till eventually he would end up fighting for a king's honor. Go on to sail the seas and discover new lands on 3 pretty important boats. After that, he would defend those lands, and eventually become their leader. In the early 1900s, after another cycle of rebirth and reinvention, we see him defending those lands once again. Then, in the late 1930s, he kicks off the Age of Heroes by defending them in an entirely different way. And he thinks to himself that maybe he's had enough. He's lived this life as a superhero longer, possibly, than any of his previous ones before. But as he's prepared to walk away and thinks about becoming something brand new, a warm hand touches his shoulder, and he thinks to himself that maybe he can wait a while. Here's a spoiler warning for the show because people are going to get pissed if I don't tell you all who it is. But the one who makes him decide to stay a superhero for a little longer is the warm embrace of Duplicate.